Hi everybody, it's Erin. I'm doing another book review. This one has been a long time in the making. I just have been super busy, haven't been spending a lot of time reading, so now that fall's here and it's a little cooler, I'm staying in a lot more. I'm hitting the books again, so I have quite a list to go through. I think at this point, like 30 books checked out of the library. It's ridiculous. That being said, I am trying to get through a lot more here, so yeah, let's get started. This is just a book review for one book that I just finished, and I want to return it today. So I did want to get this out. It's a book that's been out for a little while now. The second one has just, actually, I don't think it's out yet, but it's coming out very shortly if it's not already out. But I picked up this novel coming up here that I got because I had read the City of Instruments series by Cassandra Claire. And I absolutely loved them. I love the characters. I love the story. I love the excitement in them. They were really easy reads, really fun reads. Yeah, I really liked it. So then I heard that she had another one called the Infernal Devices, which is another series that she's working on, which is a prequel to the Mortal Instruments. So basically this book, these series of books is set before the other stories that she had written came out. So I should probably tell you the book. It is Clockwork Angel, and it's the Infernal Devices. Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Claire. It is wonderful. It was really, really good. It's very similar to, it follows the same storyline as the Mortal Instruments story. So it has the I can never say them, what they're called. Nephilim? I could totally be saying that wrong. But anyway, the angels, which are like half human, half angel sort of thing, they are in this story as well. Now, this is set, like I said, before the Mortal Instruments. So the Mortal Instruments were set in like nowadays time. This is set in, I don't even know. I should have probably checked before doing this. This was set in 1878. So this is like centuries, like olden days, decades ago. Yeah, so it was awesome. What I liked about this book is that it kind of dove into more, you felt like you were closer to how they were like created, the Nephilim. It just was like, it wasn't like so out of reach where no one knew their stories. This is like, it was funny reading this after I read the other ones because the other ones has like Church the cat in it. And so then this one explains how Church came about and joined them in the church in where they live. So that was kind of funny. There's just things like that, like all these different devices that were used in the Mortal Instruments. They were created by one of the guys, Henry, a character in here. They were created by him, and it was interesting to see his thought process and how they had to work with different, weapons and different stories and just. It just really blended really nicely. I like that I read those ones first, the Mortal Instruments first, because there's 4 books in that series. And then I read this one. Now, this is the first one. There's another one called, I believe it's Clockwork Prince, that is coming out. I hope it's called Clockwork Prince, or, yeah, I think it's, oh, I could be so wrong on that. Ugh. I'm not, this is a very quick book review. I'm very sorry. I didn't really do my homework. But anyways, there's a second one coming out right away, and it's something Prince. So I'm going to snatch that up when it comes out. I also want to talk about the main characters. There's, like I said, in the Mortal Instruments, so the other 4 that I read, there's their set of, family of characters. This has its own set of characters, so because obviously it's set so far in history. So this has Tessie as the main character. Now she is American. It's basically her story. She comes across. This is kind of a spoiler. She comes across from America to England, and she basically is sent there and captured right off the bat by some bad people. So she's not just human. She is special. She has powers that I don't want to give away anything, but she has powers that these bad people really want because she is like one of a kind at this point. So she gets captured, and it's the whole quest of them like saving her and then finding out why they want Tessa, and that's her name, Tessa. So Tessa it was basically about her story. Now the Nephilim, so the angels, there is Will, Jem, there's Charlotte, Henry, and Jessamine. Anyways, I don't know how to pronounce that. But anyways, they were the ones who live in the Institute, which is the home. So this is a story about how they're fighting with the same ideas. There's vampires, there's warlocks, there's demons, there's bad humans. There's just a mix of everything in this book. It's the same as the first series, and it just kind of dives deeper into that sort of thing. So this was really good. There's huge surprises. Like, didn't see it coming. Totally surprised me on one aspect, which I'm not going to give away. It's near the end of the book. And it kind of like, it made me mad. Like, I was pissed off when I found out this surprise. Like, not mad at the reader, but mad at the character. So I think that was really good writing, and it was really fun to read. I plowed through the last bit really quickly, so that means I really enjoyed it, because if it takes me a while to get going in something and to finish it, it usually means that I'm not really liking it that much. So this one I did plow through quite quickly after I did get started, and I do recommend it. I can't wait for the next one to come out, and I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised at a ton of the, different turns and whatnot that happens in the book. So it's Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Claire, the handsome little boy in the front cover there. And this book ends in total suspense. Like, it leaves you needing to read the next book. So you might be mad about that, because I know I was. But this book ends and you're just like, cliffhanger, right? So happy that the second book's coming out right away, so I'm not left hanging too long. But I do recommend it. Go pick it up. It's very good. Okay, the next book I'm reading is called Cleopatra's Moon. It looks like that. And it's by Vicky Alvear Schechter, if I'm saying that right. Beautiful girl on the cover there. Basically, and I don't know really a story about Cleopatra, so I'm no expert on this history lesson here. And I don't know if this is a real story or not. I believe it is based on a real person, but of course the story is fictional. But I can't confirm that, but I am going to Google that to check it out, because that does interest me. I like to know if I'm reading about somebody for real, and then, like, if the story is even half truth or whatnot. But it is a fictional novel. And basically the synopsis is Cleopatra Selene is the only daughter of the brilliant Cleopatra of England and General Marcus Antonius of Rome. So she's basically been spoiled her entire life. Truly like the princess she was. And we all know how Cleopatra liked her, her servants and her jewels and all that. So she has been spoiled, number one. Now, she wants to become, in the book it says here, that she wants to follow in her mother's footsteps and become a great and powerful queen as well. But before she can become that, the Roman ruler Octavius, who always wanted Egypt's wealth, kind of invades, I believe, Egypt, and Selene is taken to live with Octavius in Rome. So she vows to defeat him and reclaim all of her wealth and her place in, being a princess, or a queen, I should say, from him. So that's kind of her quest. However, it says here that two young boys catch her eye. Two completely different people, so I'm assuming one's from the wrong side of the tracks and probably one's like, I don't know, from the army or something. I'm just guessing here. But basically they catch her eye, and she's worried that maybe love will stop her in her quest to, reclaim her kingdom. So I think it's going to be a love story and an adventure story, and I think it's going to be very good. I know a lot of people are reading this right now, so I'm happy to have my hot little hands on this copy. Cleopatra's Moon, it's called, by Vicky Alvear Schechter. And yes, I'm going to do some research and find out if it's a true person or not. Sounds like it is, but of course the story is fiction. So that's what the next one I'm reading. I have another stack of novels, so hopefully I'll be quickly updating these and get them out to you. Okay, thanks very much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.